Can you can clear broth soup? If you have ever wondered about canning clear broth soup, you are in for some helpful information. Clear broth soups, like chicken or vegetable broth, can indeed be canned safely. However, there are specific steps you need to follow to ensure safety and quality. First, clear broth is considered a low-acid food. This means it must be processed in a pressure canner, not a water bath canner. The pressure canning method uses high heat and pressure to eliminate harmful bacteria, including botulism. To start, prepare your broth by straining it to remove any solids or fat. This will give you a clear liquid that is ready for canning. Heat the broth to a simmer, around 180 degrees Fahrenheit, before filling your jars. When filling sterilized jars, leave about 1 inch of headspace. This space is important as it allows for expansion during the canning process. After filling the jars, remove any air bubbles. Seal the jars with lids and bands, adjusting them to fingertip tight. Now let's talk about processing times. For pint jars, you will need to process them for about 20 minutes. Quart jars requiring about 25 minutes. Make sure your pressure canner is set to the correct pressure, which is usually between 10 to 15 pounds, depending on your altitude and the type of canner you are using. This ensures the broth reaches the necessary temperature, typically to 140 degrees Fahrenheit or higher. Once the processing time is complete, allow the pressure canner to depressurize naturally. After it has cooled, leave the jars undisturbed for 12 to 24 hours. After this time, check the seals to ensure that the jars are vacuum sealed. Store the sealed jars in a cool, dark place for long-term storage. It is important to note that canning soups with solids, like meat or vegetables, is more complex and requires specific tested recipes. Avoid canning thickened, creamed, or pureed soups, as these do not process safely in a pressure canner. From a self-sufficiency perspective, canning clear broth soup is a practical way to store nutritious food for the long term. It serves as a great base for meals and can be rehydrated or used in various recipes. By following the proper canning methods, you can safely preserve the broth while maintaining its flavor and safety.